The fiscal policies proposed by the government have started to bear fruit, but we aren't out of the woods yet. This from Minister of Public Utilities Robert Hunte. Speaking at the Central Finance Facilities Thought Leadership Series, Minister Hunte said our economy demanded the expenditure of approximately $60 billion a year, with tax revenues of approximately $35 billion.
What this administration did when it came into power was to attempt to stabilize the plane. What we are doing now with the current budget is starting to turn around into an upward trajectory, even as we continue the stabilization process. And we are doing it in a measured and strategic way and without the burdensome stipulations used by the IMF to steer countries toward economic recovery.
During reference to the Jamaica situation, Minister Hunte said the government recognized just how onerous the IMF's demands were likely to be. The Jamaica government is now committed to a 7% surplus of the country's GDP.
To facilitate a surplus of 5 to 7%, we would have needed to cut expenditure to around $39 billion, rather than $50 billion in where we are now. Could you imagine the socio-economic impact that would have had on this country?
To prevent such a scenario, Minister Hunte said difficult decisions had to be made. Everyone in every sector, he said, would have to share the burden of adjustment.